What's up, people, and welcome back. London Has Fallen came out back in 2016, and once again stars Gerard Butler, Aaron Eckhart, and Morgan Freeman. After the sudden death of the Prime Minister, Mike Banning, along with President Asher and several other world leaders, head to London for the funeral, where terrorists plot to assassinate them all. It's up to Mike to once again save the president and the day. As usual, starting off with the positives. Gerard Butler once again returns to play Mike Banning, and like the first one, he's serious, he's focused on what he wants to do, he tries to save the day, and you just don't want to mess with this guy. This guy is a force to be reckoned with. They add more to his character in this, like him expecting a kid, which added more humanity to his character and more of a reason for him to play the hero, to be a shining example. And Aaron Eckhart once again returns to play President Asher, and I gotta say, they gave him more to do in this one. He kicked butt in some scenes. And I love the chemistry between them two because they interact with each other more. When the first one, he's more of a hostage. This one, like I said, they gave him more to do. They're together more, him and Mike. And all these one-liners kind of cracked me up. I've never seen a man suffocate before. Well, I didn't have a knife. It's about time you came out of the closet. That's not funny. Was that really necessary? No. That threw in a little comedic tone to it, and I like that. Morgan Freeman returns. The first one, he was the Speaker of the House. This one, he's the Vice President. Like the first one, he gives out advice. He tries to contain the situation. He works with the London government. It's just chaotic all around. But his performance was good as usual. Not to mention that the action was just off the charts. The score was great, though not as strong as the first, but I'm still putting that in the positive. The score was great. Cinematography and lighting, the way it was shot. There was one scene where they did a one shot for like 3 or 4 minutes of them just shooting everything. The camera would go around, no edits, no nothing. That was awesome. Now let's move into the mixed. And I was thinking about this the whole time I was watching the movie. The story. It didn't really quite resonate with me that much. Not as much as the first one. It was a good story. They tried to make it original. We basically get out of the U.S. and into a foreign country, into London, where terrorists pretty much kind of pulled the same thing that they did in Olympus, only in Olympus they took over a house. In this, they take over a whole country. So I guess you could call it a larger scale in that sense, but I just didn't really feel it was as strong as the first. That's just me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It definitely didn't triumph over the first one. And moving on to my negatives, and this is another reason why I didn't really feel the story was as strong, but the villain. The villain's name is Amir Bakawi. I felt like he was more of a background character than anything else. He definitely wasn't that strong. I didn't feel anything from him. He definitely didn't triumph over Rick Yoon's villain from the first. That one was a badass villain. I'd pick that villain over this one because this one, his motives was just purely out of revenge. And to me, that just doesn't seem as large a scale as what the villain in the first one had planned. So my final thoughts, it's not a terrible movie. Usually with sequels, they try to up its game. I just didn't feel it that much with this. But the action and the chemistry between Eckhart and Butler made up for that, definitely. It is still a fun, action-packed film, plain and simple, despite all the other things I've said about it. Bottom line, I just didn't feel like it was as large a scale as Olympus Has Fallen. London Has Fallen gets a B. What did you think of London Has Fallen? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave me your thoughts down below. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. My Angel Has Fallen review should be out by this weekend. I can guarantee you that. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming soon to a computer screen or a cell phone near you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and get reputized by clicking that bell icon so I can invade your screen. Peace, the Rip out.